Climbing Google keynote's about to start.
Okay.
You gonna watch?
No.
Why? Don't you want to know what it's about?
I know what it's about.
You don't know what it's about. They're going to tell everyone what it's about during the keynote.
Now they're going to tell everybody who wasn't on the beta what it's about.
There's no beta. Beta? How did you get on the beta? Why wasn't I on the beta?
They only give the beta to qualified industry professionals.
Oh, yeah? Well, then what am I? Don't answer that.
A virgin.
Duh.
Next question.
You can be a qualified industry professional and a virgin. In fact, it helps. But I'm not a virgin.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Wait, what's in the box?
There was no
Is
box.
that the keynote thing? The Google thing is in the box? Is it a thing?
Is a box a thing?
No, is the thing in the box a thing?
Do you have any other questions?
Is it multiple things? I don't care. It's fine. I'm cool.
Gotta go.
Where are you going?
Well, since you ask.
Google after party.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks.
And I heard Larry's gonna fire Sergey out of a cannon. For that, don't wait up for me.
You know what? Maybe I will wait up for you. What you gonna do about it?
Probably have a really great night without you. If you want to know.
Stupid Google keynote. Oh, here we go.
Hi, Doug. How can I help?
Good morning. Thank you for being here. We're being joined by many people at global launch events around the world, so welcome to all of them as well. We also have a live stream, and so a lot of folks are joining on the live stream, including Dinesh, I'm told. So welcome to everyone. This space used to be a power station for a chocolate factory in the 1900s. So we have transformed it pretty well, but I'm glad we have such a historic setting as we talk about what we are building for the future. At I/O earlier this year, we talked about our vision for that future. We're at a seminal moment in computing. If you step back and think about it, computing has always had big shifts every 10 years or so. It all started in the 80s, early 80s, when the personal computer reached the mainstream. It was the first time computing touched the lives of many people, revolutionized the way they work. Roughly a decade later, in the mid-90s, the web arrived. It is arguably the biggest platform shift we have seen in our lifetimes. It brought the internet to many more people, radically changed industries, fundamentally changed how people interact and connect with each other. About 10 years later, in the mid-2000s, with the advent of smartphone, we had the mobile revolution. That brought computing to probably now around half the world's population. And it's profoundly changing people's lives. And the shift continues. In fact, when I look ahead at where computing is headed, it's clear to me that we are evolving from a mobile-first to an AI-first world. What do I mean by that? In the context of a user's daily life. People will be able to interact with it naturally and seamlessly than ever before. And above all else, it will be intelligent. It'll help users in more meaningful ways. At Google, we are very, very excited about this shift, and we've been working for a long time towards this shift. At the heart of these efforts is our goal to build a Google Assistant. We spoke about the Assistant earlier at Google I/O this year. We envision the Assistant as a two-way conversation, a natural dialogue between our users and Google to help them get things done in the real world. The Assistant will be universal. It'll be available when the users need it to help them. And our goal is Google for each and every user. Just like we built a Google for everyone, we want to build each user his or her own individual Google. To capture our vision for what the Google Assistant is, we put together a short video, so let's take a look.
When we started, we made this for everyone, so that everyone could find anything they need, millions of bazillions of things in the world. Today, it seems like sometimes it's easy to feel like you need a little help with the stuff just in your own world. Your photos, phone, videos, calendars, messages, friends, trips, reservations, and so on and so on. Wouldn't it be nice if you had some help with all that? Wouldn't it be nice if you had a Google for your world? That's why we're building the Google Assistant.
Hi, Amy. How can I help?
You just ask it what you need. Okay, Google, what do I have to do today? And your assistant understands and helps you out. You can even carry on a conversation with it. How long will it take to get to downtown Chicago from home?
Here you go.
What restaurants are there? Book a table at Cortino Restaurant.
Sure.
And the assistant is always there for you. So if you're on the road, you can ask it where to fill up. And if you're at home, you can ask it to play some music. Or if you're in a chat with a friend, it can show you what's playing tonight. It's like your own personal Google. Naturally, anything you share with it is safe and secure.
Intersection of hardware and software with AI at the center. That's where we have the biggest opportunity to bring people the very best of Google as we intended it. Building hardware and software together lets us take full advantage of capabilities like the Google Assistant. It lets us harness years of expertise we've built up in machine learning and AI to deliver the simple, smart, and fast experiences that our users expect from us. And it allows Google to be helpful to people wherever they need us, no matter what the context or form factor.
I feel lucky to be the one to show you what we've built. So this phone was designed inside and out to be simple and smart. And I think you'll notice that right from the home screen. Let's switch to a demo. The first thing you'll see with the new Pixel launcher is round icons, access to all of your apps, just a swipe away. So here's what just happened. The assistant recognized the restaurant in Lisa's text message and assembled all this useful information into a single card from the apps I have installed on the phone. I didn't have to say or type a single word. So let's get some more information from Google Maps. There's the location. You can swipe up, check out some pictures. Okay, it looks pretty good, but let's see if it's close enough to the concert. How far is it from the Greek Theater in Berkeley?
If you drive, Marzano is 6.4 miles away from the Greek Theater.
Again, the assistant understood the context of my screen to answer my question. So it's a pretty quick drive. It will totally work. Let's get a reservation. Make a reservation at Marzano for Friday.
Sure, let's make a reservation at Marzano with OpenTable. How many people in your party?
2 people.
And what time do you want to reserve?
6 p.m.
Okay, I've completed the reservation, so you're all set. Look for an email confirmation from OpenTable with all the details.
So that's just a glimpse of how the Google Assistant works. It can help with the small things, but it's help with the big things, like weekend plans, but it's also great for little things, like getting through your day, finding information, getting around, setting reminders for yourself, and so much more. The Assistant is incredibly useful when it's built right into your phone, and we'll show you how it works in other contexts later too. The Google Assistant on Pixel is a great example of how hardware and software come together beautifully. Another is the camera. So there's actually an industry group, DxOMark, that rates camera quality in almost all popular DSLR and smartphone cameras on the market. These guys are just obsessed with cameras, lenses, and image quality. We're proud to report that Pixel received a rating of 89. That's the highest rating ever for a smartphone. So let me just put that score into context. This isn't only the best camera we've ever made, it's the best smartphone camera anyone has ever made. So how do we achieve this? Our teams of photography gurus and image processing experts have spent the last year designing and tirelessly optimizing the entire camera stack. Pixel has a 12.3 megapixel rear-facing camera on pixels to capture significantly more light. On Pixel excellent. Our amazing camera team has written some incredible on-device software algorithms that do things you just can't do with great hardware alone. For instance, Smart Burst is a feature that lets you capture just the right moment. By holding down the shutter button, you can capture a continuous stream of images and let Google Intelligence select the sharpest, clearest photo of just the right moment. And then there's HDR+. It's built to work in any light, so you get clear, vivid pictures, even in challenging conditions. All the pictures you see here were taken on a Pixel. Long exposure in low light, short exposures, aligning them algorithmically and then combining each pixel. This technique reduces noise, minimizes blur, and gives you extended dynamic range, as in this example, preserving both the dimly lit people in the foreground and the beautiful sunset behind them. So HDR+, the camera uses HDR+ by default because there's zero shutter lag. That's a big deal. And it processes images twice as fast so you can keep shooting rapid fire. Now, just as important as capturing great photos is the speed of the camera app. We know this is really important. We don't want you to miss the moment while your camera gets itself ready. And I'm really proud to say that our camera has a shorter capture time than any smartphone camera we've tested, which makes action shots like this possible. And finally, my favorite feature, our incredible video stabilization. It means that videos turn out smooth, even if you're not. So let me tell you how this video is captured. We mounted two cameras side by side, hit record on each, and then started walking. The one on the left has video stabilization turned off. The one on the right has it on. Just look at the difference. This works by sampling the gyroscope at 200 times a second to figure out exactly how the camera is moving, even accounting for the rolling shutter and instantaneously compensating each part of the image, so you can avoid that jello effect you see in forms of image stabilization. Those built in. So once you've captured the moment with Pixel's powerful camera, Google Photos helps you store, organize, and share all your photos, no matter how goofy they might be. We think people are going to use this camera a lot. So as a special bonus for Pixel owners, we're including free, unlimited storage for photos and videos at original quality. That's all your photos and videos at full resolution, including the rich 4K videos you can take with this phone. So with Pixel, you'll never run out of space for your memories. And you can say goodbye to those painful storage-full pop-ups. So that was a quick and our new best-in-class camera. Now I'll share some more great features of Pixel. But before that, let's watch this new spot from our upcoming campaign.
Hi, I'm Sabrina, and I work with Brian on the Pixel product management team. At Google, we've always taken pride in creating things that are both smart and simple. So we've thought a lot about the different features that make your phone work for you. I can't wait to share just a few of them with you now. First, let's talk about communications. Whether your friends are on Android or iOS, Google Duo, our new video calling app, lets you jump into a call with just a single tap. And it comes pre-installed on Pixel. My favorite feature in Duo is called Knock Knock. It shows you a live video stream of the person calling you before you pick up, so you can see who's calling and even what they're doing. As you can see, my son likes to have fun with this feature. Now, what you all really care about, the battery. We spent a lot of time optimizing Pixel to be smart about improving battery life. We made sure you can easily get through your day of power with just of charging, so you can be on your way. Available, it will be downloaded and installed in the background. This means the next time you restart your phone, take care of it for you. Gone are the days of staring at a progress bar while waiting for an update to install. We also want to make sure you feel supported when you're using Pixel. So we've built 24/7 live customer care right into the phone. You can reach a Google support agent over phone or chat. And to make it easier for them to understand and help solve the problem, we've added a screen share option, so you can let the agent see what you're seeing. Now that we've given you all these reasons to switch to Pixel, we've also made it super simple to transfer over everything you really care about. We know historically it's been hard to switch from one OS to another, so we built a new tool to let you quickly and easily transfer your contacts, photos, videos, music, texts, calendar appointments, and your iMessages. We even put a quick switch adapter in every box. We're also excited to introduce a brand new range of cases and accessories with custom designs from top artists such as Fail and photographers like Gray Malin and Chris Hadfield. A 5.5-inch display. All the great features you've heard about today work on both. And both of these sizes come with all of these amazing hardware specs. Pixel is available in 3 colors, descriptively named Quite Black, Very Silver, and a limited edition Really Blue. So let's recap the highlights. Pixel is the first phone to ship with the Google Assistant built in. It has the best smartphone camera. It includes unlimited storage for all your photos and videos. It comes with Duo pre-installed. Plus, it's the first phone to be Daydream VR ready. You'll be hearing more about VR shortly. Now, where can you get this stuff? Here in the US, we're teaming up exclusively with Verizon to bring Pixel to the market. We're proud to work with them again. We're also excited to be working with many international partners to bring Pixel to the world. Additionally, Pixel will be available unlocked on the Google Store. And for you Project Fi fans out there, you'll be happy to know that Pixel is the latest device to work on the Project Fi network. Pixel starts at $649 or $27 a month on the Google Store here in the US. It's available for pre-order starting today in the US, Australia, Canada, Germany, and the UK, and in India starting on October 13th. So that's the new Pixel, the first phone made by Google inside and out. Next up is Clay, who will talk to you about VR. But before that, here's a recap of all the newness of Pixel.
Hi, I'm Clay. I lead the virtual reality team at Google, and I'm really excited to get to show you some of the things that we've been working on. Just to say it, we love virtual reality. For us, it's not just a technology, it's not just another screen, it's something that we believe is going to be important. Because unlike anything else we've seen, it can put you someplace else. It's transporting. With VR, you can put on some goggles and feel viscerally like you're in another world. It's richer, it's far more immersive, and we believe it will impact how we explore, how we work, how we play, and how we learn. But to create this sense of immersion takes some powerful technology. And my team's goal is to make that technology simpler and friendlier and more accessible. And we've been hard at work doing just that with Daydream, our platform for high-quality mobile virtual reality. Now, Daydream ties together a bunch of things that you need for great VR. Software optimizations, specs for phones, headsets, and controllers, and then the apps and experiences themselves. And all of this in service of creating a healthy VR ecosystem with our partners and with developers. And today we've got news in all of these areas. Let's start with phones. So you just heard about the new Pixel phones, and they are great phones. And as Sabrina has said, we've made them great for VR too. We've tuned everything, from their sensors to their displays. And the Pixel phones, which are the first which are Daydream ready, as we call it. Now, of course, you need some extra hardware to unlock the phone's VR capabilities. So let's talk about the VR headset. Now, the headset is important to get right. I mean, after all, it's something that you wear on your head. But we looked out there and we saw some problems. We saw issues with comfort. We saw stuff that's pretty hard to use, pretty complicated. And everything just kind of looked the same. So we looked at all this and we had some ideas. And we have a bit of a different take on the VR headset. And so I'd like to introduce you to Daydream View. It's the first Daydream-ready VR headset. Now, if you're into VR, I'll just say that the specs are there. It has a nice field of view, and with the Daydream phone, low latency and really accurate head tracking. But we didn't just look at the specs. We obsessed over the details of the design. We wanted to make something that's comfortable and really easy to use. And we also fits. Well, you'll notice immediately that it doesn't quite their VR headsets. Inspired by gadgets. Actually wear. Stuff that's soft, stuff that's flexible. Fabrics, soft microfiber, and other materials that you'd with clothing designers and makers to get the design just right. And the result is something that's soft and cozy and feels great to wear. So the materials are really nice. It's also lightweight, 30% lighter than similar devices. And one other thing, to see comfortably, some people need some help. People like me. And so we made sure that the headset fits nicely over eyeglasses. So that's comfort. Next, let's talk about making it easy to use. Now, to start, it's got to be easy to get into VR. You don't want to think about cables and wires and lots of little clicky things and connectors that you have to get just right. All that stuff just kind of gets in the way. Really, you just want to pop your phone in and be in VR. And that's the way Daydream View works. You open the latch, you drop your phone in, you close the latch, and you're ready to go. That's it. The headset and phone say hello wirelessly, so there's nothing to connect. And the headset includes an auto alignment system that gets everything just right. So getting into VR is easy. We wanted interacting with VR to be easy too. And that's where the Daydream controller comes in. Now, the controller is really important because when you go someplace, you want to be able to do things there. So let's have a look. It's really easy to use. At the top is a clickable touchpad, or a couple of buttons, but there's more to it than meets the eye. Hidden inside are a bunch of sensors that respond to how you move. So you can point, you can swing, you can aim. It's so precise that you can draw with it. You can write your name. So it's really powerful, and we'll have a look at some of the things you can do with it in just a second. Okay, now what do you do with a controller after you use it? You lose it. You lose it. You lose it in the couch or in the bottom of your bag. And we didn't want that to happen. So the controller has a home inside the headset. When you're done, it just kind of snuggles in there like this. And it's details like these that we worked hard to get right. These little things. These little things. It's very well built. These little things that make the whole experience easier and more seamless. So let's talk about the last problem, everything kind of being the same. We wanted you to be able to make it yours, and that starts with phones. So the Pixel phones are the first Daydream-ready phones, again, and the headset obviously works great with them. But there are a lot of other Daydream-ready phones on the way from our partners, too, and the headset will work with them as well. And one last thing, things we wear don't come in just one color, and we didn't see why a VR headset should either. So with Daydream View, you'll be able to choose your color. At launch, we'll have slate, and later this year, we'll add 2 other colors, snow and crimson. So that's Daydream View, a comfortable, easy-to-use VR headset that you can make your own. Now, of course, what really matters here is what you can do. And there's a lot to show you. And for that, I'd like to invite up Adrian McAllister, our Director of Partnerships. Adrian.
Thanks, Clay. Hi, everyone. My name is Adrian, and I lead VR partnerships for Daydream. The team has been working closely with our partners to bring some incredibly immersive experiences to Daydream, and I'd like to share just a few of them with you today. With Daydream, you're going to be able to explore some really magical places. And what's more magical than the wizarding world of J.K. Rowling? I'm excited to announce that we've been working with Warner Brothers to bring an exclusive Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them experience to Daydream. In it, you're a wizard, and the controller transforms into a wand that you can use to levitate objects and cast spells. We're really stoked about this, because don't we all just want to be wizards? We're also really excited to bring some great educational experiences to Daydream. One out-of-this-world example, we've been working with makers of Star Chart, an app that lets you explore the solar system and learn all about the constellations. With Star Chart on Daydream, it's like having your own personal planetarium where you can fly through the stars and explore new galaxies. The stars are also an epic place for space battles, and Daydream is going to be a stellar place for games. We're excited about Gunjack 2 from CCP, the makers of Eve. In it, you're in the cockpit of a spaceship where you're defending the fleet against alien ships. You can look all around and then use the controller to aim the ship's lasers anywhere you want to blast those alien ships. Back on Earth, for when you want to kick back on the couch and watch something, we've been working with the likes of Netflix, HBO, and Hulu to bring their entire entertainment libraries to Daydream. In VR, you can see it all on the big screen and bring that big screen with you wherever you go. When you want to turn your attention to current events, the New York Times has been doing important work in VR documentary and news. They've told us stories that put us alongside soldiers and refugees. In VR, you see the world from their perspective. It's powerful journalism brought into virtual reality. These are just a handful of the experiences that are going to be available. Over 50 partners are bringing apps and games to Daydream before the end of the year, and there are hundreds more on the way. To complement our partners, we're also bringing the best of Google to Daydream. First, there's Google Play Movies, their library of shows and films which you can watch on your own big screen. Then, there's Google Photos, where you can relive your personal memories in a completely immersive way. And then, there's Street View and YouTube. Let's take a look. With Street View and Daydream, you can visit thousands of places in 70 different countries, and we've built 150 curated tours of the world's most amazing places, so you can feel what it's like to tour the Taj Mahal. There are also some hidden gems in Street View. For instance, you can visit the Faroe Islands and see their beautiful rolling fields from the perspective of a sheep, or as our Faroe Island friends like to refer to it, sheep view. And finally, there's YouTube. YouTube on Daydream is amazing. To start, you can access the entire library of YouTube videos, regular videos, and watch them on a cinema-sized screen. Your favorites on YouTube have never looked better or bigger. But where the YouTube experience really shines is with 360 and VR videos, where you're not just watching a film, you're in the film. Here's one of my favorites from the London Museum of Natural History. You're standing in the hall of the museum, looking all around when all of a sudden, dinosaurs come back to life right in front of you. I don't think he's done yet. In virtual reality, he looks even hungrier. It's just one of the hundreds of thousands of immersive videos on YouTube, and we're working with YouTube's creators to bring even more original VR content in the months to come. So that's just a glimpse of what's coming to Daydream from our partners and from Google. With that, I'd like to turn it back to Clay. Thank you.
So that's the update on Daydream. The first Daydream-ready phones with the Pixel, a headset that's really comfortable, a controller that's powerful and easy to use, and so much to experience. Now, all of this will come together in November when Daydream View and the controller go on sale together for $79. So there it is, our next step in making high-quality VR accessible to everyone. We're really excited about it. With that, I'd like to turn it over to Mario. Thank you so much.
Hello, I'm Mario, and I lead our product management group within hardware. Let's talk now about the home. All of us are connected in our homes more and more through lots of technology, and there's a lot of opportunity for improving those experiences. Today, we're announcing some exciting products as part of our vision for the home, including connectivity, entertainment, and the Google Assistant. A great online experience begins with great connectivity. Unfortunately, traditional routers weren't designed for the way we use Wi-Fi in the home today. We're streaming, gaming, video chatting, and more, all throughout the house. Last year, we introduced the OnHub router with TP-Link and ASUS as partners to make connectivity in the home a lot better. We're continuing to build on this technology for the benefit of the partner ecosystem, including ISPs. And we've integrated the latest advances into our own Wi-Fi product. It's modular, so you can get the right fit for your home's shape and size. Simply add Wi-Fi points to expand coverage. We've also designed the hardware to be visually subtle and fit in anywhere in the home without compromising aesthetics. On top of great coverage, we've built a feature set called Network Assist that will actively manage and optimize your network behind the scenes so you don't have to figure out how to adjust your router. Network Assist keeps your signal strong even as you roam throughout the house by intelligently transitioning you to the best Wi-Fi point and placing you on the right Wi-Fi channel to avoid congestion. For those times when you do want control of your Wi-Fi network, we make it easy through a companion app. So at my house, for example, it's sometimes difficult to get my teenage daughters to pause YouTube or Netflix on their computers and come to the dinner table. Well, Google Wi-Fi lets you manage the Wi-Fi access of your kids. If dinner's on the table, you don't have to shut down the router. Just go to the app and simply press pause on their devices for some quality family time. Google Wi-Fi is going to be available for pre-orders in November, and it's going to ship in early December. Google Wi-Fi is going to retail for $129 for a single pack, and for larger homes, we're offering a 3-pack for $299. We believe that Google Wi-Fi is going to make a big and immediate improvement in internet connectivity in your home. Our second product announcement today, as part of our vision for the home, is in the area of entertainment. We have some exciting news around Chromecast. Last year, we launched 2 new Chromecast products, the second generation Chromecast and Chromecast Audio. Time has increased 160. You will now on Chromecast Ultra. Your shows and movies are going to look really fantastic. Improved performance and reliability. Chromecast Ultra is 1.8 times faster to load content and includes major Wi-Fi improvements to support streams from Full HD to Ultra HD without a hitch. Plus, Chromecast Ultra comes with an Ethernet port. It's integrated into the power adapter, so it's simple to connect. Just like Chromecast, Chromecast Ultra comes in a small, compact size, so it conveniently hides behind the TV. No extra cable, boxes, or clutter. And of course, Chromecast Ultra includes all of the great content already available on Chromecast. Just cast your favorite entertainment from your phone, tablet, or laptop. Chromecast Ultra is going to be available in November for $69. It showcases the next generation streaming technology. And that brings us to Google Home. At Google I/O, we gave a preview of where we plan on taking Google Home in the next few years. Today, we're going to share with you the details of the product. As we heard from Sundar, the Google Assistant works across many facets of your life, including at home. Our homes are special and different from other environments. It's where we spend time with family and friends. It's where we get a lot of stuff done, and it's where we relax and unwind. Many times, you can't or don't want to reach for your phone. You might be cooking, doing homework with the kids, or simply sitting with friends at the dinner table. So, we've designed a product that works in a hands-free way and makes the Assistant available whenever you need it, simply by asking with your voice. Google Home lets you enjoy music, get answers from Google, manage everyday tasks, and control devices around your home. So here's Google Home. Our design was inspired by consumer products that are commonly found in homes, like wine glasses and candles. We went with a white top and a clean diagonal face for a neutral look that blends in. The top surface has LEDs that provide visual feedback when Google Home recognizes OK Google, so you know when it's listening. In those rare moments when voice won't do, the top surface is also a capacitive touch panel. You can simply use your finger to pause the music, adjust the volume, or trigger the Google Assistant. Google Home was designed with a microphone system for accurate far-field voice recognition. We've simulated hundreds of thousands of noisy environments and applied machine learning to recognize patterns that allow us to filter and separate speech from noise. This enables us to deliver best-in-class voice recognition and minimize error rates, even from across the room. The mic mute button gives you total control, so the product is only listening for the hot word when you want it to be. The speaker in Google Home sets the standard for audio quality in this new category. It contains all of these features. So now I'm going to invite Rich.
Great thing is I never had to pull out a phone or deal with popular tracks, live cover songs, and more. Spotify, Pandora, different content options. For example, let's say I'm in the mood for a little retro. Okay, Google, play 80s workout music.
Headbands.
On Spotify. Music search is powered by Google. So if you don't remember the exact name of that song, well, we can still help you out. So check this out. Okay, Google, play that Shakira song from Zootopia.
Try Everything by Shakira. Sure. Playing on YouTube.
So it's pretty cool. But even though I didn't remember the name of the Shakira song, Google was able to infer it from the context of the movie Zootopia. This comes from years of investment in play the music you want to play. Now we want to make it easy to play all types of audio. So music, listen to your favorite sports podcasts like Part of the Nation, or news from MP. The combination of a great sound
and 53 nominations from the Grammy Awards for her. The most nominated woman in Grammy history.
That's the last answer didn't. Our knowledge graph can cover a lot of. So fortunately, we launched a feature several years ago called Featured Snippets. If we can't find a direct answer, we try to find the website that has the best answer to your question. And we give you a short quote from it so you can decide whether to read more and find out more later. It allows you to find answers to a much wider range of questions. For example, let's say I want to confirm before the kids spoil the dog with some treats. Okay, Google, can dogs eat chocolate?
According to Hill's Pet Nutrition, humans easily metabolize theobromine, but dogs process it much more slowly, allowing it to build up to toxic levels in their system.
So that sounds like a no. Or let's say I accidentally spill some wine. Okay, Google, how do you get wine stains out of a rug?
According to Patch, mix 1/4 teaspoon of liquid dishwashing detergent with 4 cups of lukewarm water and pour a small amount of the solution on the stained carpet. Work the solution into the stain by using a gentle blotting motion. Then use water and a clean cloth to blot the spill, and it should remove the rest of the stain.
We're very thorough in our answers. So this is really, really hard, and it's only something Google can do. And we're constantly improving it. And as search gets better, Google Home automatically gets better. Now the great thing is we can also bring Google's understanding of local and traffic information, so you can more easily plan your day and schedule. So let's say I'm planning a backpacking trip to Costa Rica, and I need to get some camping gear. Well, I can ask Google Home for some help. Okay, Google, what are some nearby camping stores?
I found a few places within 8.6 miles. The first one is the North Face on Post Street in San Francisco. The second one is Marmot on Post Street in San Francisco. The third one is REI on Brannan Street in San Francisco.
Okay, let's say I'm going to go check out REI. Okay, Google, how's the traffic looking to REI?
On your way to REI, there's the usual traffic. You might want to take the route via 10th Street since it's slightly faster. It is 21 minutes by car.
Okay, seems like a little traffic. Okay, Google, how long will it take to bike there?
Biking to REI will take you 24 minutes.
I think I'll go ahead and bike there. This is all built on years of investment in Google Maps. And over time, we're going to make it easy to send the directions right to your phone, so you can pick up right where you left off. And of course, Google can teach me the most important thing as I prepare for my trip to Costa Rica. Okay, Google, how do I say I would like a beer, please, in Spanish?
Me gustaría una cerveza, por favor.
I think I'll be using that a lot. I'm not sure I can say it the same way. The Google Assistant is there to help you when you need it. And finally, you have an assistant that can bring the knowledge of Google just by asking for it. Okay, third, Google Home helps you manage everyday tasks. Home is where we love to relax, but also when we want to get things done. Now, we want Google Home to be able to help you stay on the way. It's a great thing to try when you're coffee. Let me show you.
Good morning, Rishi. If you take US today at 5 p.m., you have Bollywood hip-hop dance class.
Don't judge me.
By the way, remember to cook dinner tonight for the kids. Have a good one.
It's really great. If the president can get a daily briefing, why shouldn't you? And now you can plan your day without skipping a beat. The Google Home also excels at assisting you with common tasks in the home. So for example, when you're planning a dinner, you can easily add things to the shopping list, get nutrition information on ingredients, and set up multiple timers to manage your cooking times, all with your voice. Okay, Google, can you add kids' vitamins to my shopping list?
Okay, I've added kids' vitamins to your shopping list.
And now, when I'm at the grocery store, I could just pick up my Apple. Google Home can even be the ultimate arbitrator between all those family debates.
Okay.
Now, we want to go beyond only what Google allows you to use your voice to interact with your favorite apps and services. Hear about how Google will let partners integrate with the Google Assistant a little later today. Okay, so fourth, Google Home helps you control devices at home. With Nest, SmartThings, it will automatically work with it. And you pause. And if you need to, you can still pick up and continue to control it. Initially launching this YouTube, soon support voice casting via. So you'll soon be able to say,
from Netflix on Chromecast
on the TV. Okay, Google.
Show your photos of dance.
Follow a dance class. It's really easy. We think I'll love using this over time. Now, once you see how easy it is, so we made sure to design Google Home across Google Home devices. This allows you to play a group, amazing audio. You can even add a group. We also need to be a little smarter about how we respond if you have multiple Google Homes in your house. You don't want all the speakers or all the devices responding to you at the exact same time. So we designed the Google Assistant to be context aware. Only the device that hears you best will respond. It'll even respond intelligently across your Android devices and your Google Home devices. So now you don't have to worry about it. Just ask your question and the right device will respond. So that's a quick summary of Google Home. An amazing Wi-Fi speaker with the Google Assistant built right in. And as the Assistant gets continuously better, so does Google Home. So now let's talk pricing. And to make sure you have a chance to experience Google Home at its full potential, we'll be offering a free 6-month trial of YouTube Red. So you get access to YouTube Music, Google Play Music, and ads-free YouTube. Now, Google Home will be available for pre-order starting today in the US from Google Store, Best Buy, Walmart, and Target. It will be shipping and available in retail stores on November 4th. And for those customizable bases, we have 6 really exciting options to choose from. Our vibrant fabric bases come in 3 incredibly fun colors: mango, marine, and violet. And our sleek metal bases come in carbon, snow, and copper. We can't wait for you to try them out. So next up is Scott Huffman, who's going to talk to you about how partners can integrate with the Google Assistant. But before that, I want to debut our new Google Home spot. Enjoy.
Okay, Google, turn on the hall lights.
Okay, Google, turn up the music.
Okay, Google, what's a good substitute for cardamom? Mix together equal parts cinnamon and nutmeg.
Okay, Google, what sound does a whale make? Okay, Google, what's the weather?
Two babies dream.
How do you say nice to meet you in Spanish?
Encantada de conocerte.
Okay, Google, dim the lights.
Hi everyone, Pat Huffman, and I lead engineering for the Google Assistant. Come to Google many times a day when they need assistance. Of the company's focus on helping users. It's what we've all open platforms. Search, of course, is we've all system. So think about that for a moment. On day one, we can bring users together with partners that can help them. But in many cases, I'm not just looking for information. I know to get done, and I just want my assistant to do it for me. At the open developer platform that anyone build for the Google Assistant on Spotify, music direct action tasks. When I say I need an Uber, building tools. The beauty of actions on Google is further into the future. Now, of course, actions aren't very useful unless they're easy for users to find. People shouldn't need to pre-enable skills or install new apps. We think this is an important dimension. Just ask the Google Assistant for what you want, and Google will have the right kind of help for you. Now, we've been hard at work with many developers, publishers, and businesses that have helped us refine Actions on Google. So the partners shown behind me across areas like home automation, music and entertainment, news, transportation, and many other categories are building things for the Google Assistant. I'm really excited to share more about Actions on Google in December, but in the meantime, you can visit developers.google.com/actions to learn more or to sign up for news and updates. Now, as we've been developing the Google Assistant, we've been asked by many device makers if they can incorporate the Google Assistant into their products. We imagine a future where the Assistant will be ready to help in any context from any kind of device. So to make this a reality, we're developing the embedded Google Assistant SDK. So whether you're tinkering with a Raspberry Pi in your basement or you're building a mass market consumer device, you'll be able to integrate the Google Assistant right into what you make. This SDK will launch next year, but we're already working to put the foundations in place. So I'll have more to share on this in a few months. So, today marks an important moment for Google. It's an inflection point created by incredible advances in machine learning, the power of the knowledge graph, our diverse ecosystems, and the magic that's possible when the best hardware meets the best software. With that, let me invite Rick back to the stage.
Thanks, Scott. As you just heard, the Assistant will continue to get better over time. And as you saw today, the phone and Google Home are the first two devices that showcase the Google Assistant. We're deeply committed to building hardware that brings this vision to life. This is only the beginning. We can't wait to hear what you have to say about our newest devices. And if you want to know more, you can check it out at our website here. With that, I'd like to say thank you and goodbye to everyone joining us on the live stream.